The advocate, that's the person in this process that you want to get more and more advocates. You want to identify these people and treat them differently as a result of sending business to you. It could be as simple as a contact type in Top Producer labeled advocate, and just take good notes on that person and treat them differently. They're your advocates. So knowing who your advocates are, so if you're just starting out with a database of 1,000 people, you probably don't have any segmentation going on. You have no idea who's referred business to you. So you've got to go through, maybe get your team together and go through 100 contacts at a time and just start tagging them and building this part out.
Does anyone know a good referral ratio? Should you be looking at, if you're a database of X, you should be getting
12 to 2 if it's your Mets, and I think it's something like
from MREA?
Yeah, 12 to 2 if it's your Mets.
Yeah, so from, I think my SOI, I'm not very active in keeping it up in Top Producer, but I think it's like less than 300, and I think we'll have like 35 or 40 deals from that. So I don't know. I mean, that's a little, because Julie has referred some business to us. She's the best advocate we have, so I treat her well. I don't know the numbers, but I think that's the number, Mets versus unmets. But I don't know, is that based on like the original MREA? Yes. Yeah, so some of those numbers in there are like, how did they do that? All right, so everyone in your customer base is a potential advocate. So you have to look at the whole world. Just focusing on your database, making it an activity, a time-blocked activity for you or someone in your office to focus on your database and go through it and have goals for, and this is sort of off this topic, but have goals for increasing the number of people in your sphere. So, I mean, it's straight KW. You know, you take someone that has no knowledge of what you do and put them through some kind of sequence. KW's 8x8. We have that viral sequence. If you use viral, have some videos in there. So you take them from a stranger, put them through 8x8, and then put them on your 60 touch. That's going to make this database grow, and then that person has the potential to become an advocate. You tag them as an advocate, and then you communicate differently with that group. All right. 2 criteria. So how satisfied they are with you or how strong that relationship is. So obviously, if they didn't have like a 10 out of 10 do we tag those people differently in our database or we just delete them? So how satisfied they are with you and how many other people they know who are potential clients. So here's the thing with this. If this is not my personal strong suit. So I've seen opportunities like a year past the opportunity where it would have been really good to get to know that guy who, a good example is, and we actually we have his house listed now, but I think it was just the 60 touch program, but this guy owns like a big pest control company. And we listed his home. It wasn't the right time to sell it, but we just had this great connection, and I just totally dropped the ball on it. You know, I could easily have put together a structured, and I think I just fell on the excuse that, well, that's not my nature. But I mean, you got to have an awareness of this stuff and who your advocates could be, and then just nurture that. All right, so who do you know that would like to receive the same great service? So there is some training and scripting around this that your staff and your team, and they have to know that this is an initiative going on in your company. And that they have to ask that question. So we've talked about that, and we have those props, but I think it gets forgotten. I don't think we all know that our teams and our agents are actually asking that question to every contact they're having with their clients, and if they're asking it the 4 times. And so it's one of those things, right? One of the 5 things you have to drill into your agents is asking that question as much as possible. You know, who do you know? Who do you know?